Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things about now. Let's start the things. See, your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a fresh upload of a fresh update. Yes, we got some interesting topic for you guys, and I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna want to miss this. You better stick around to the end of the content to get the full story. It is Saturday the 27th of September. Definitely this upload is going to be an upload to remember. So I don't want nobody move. I don't want nobody go no way. Y'all stick around, you understand? But here we go now. Before we go any further, remember, if it's your first time over here, feel free to give a video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. You guys know the code, how we doing it over here. All right, so let me waste no time. Let's jump into this stuff that we got for you, quick and fast. Let's get this.
It's the Good Body Girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The Good Body Girl said that.
Well, viewers and subscribers, definitely going to kick it off with Forward Guyana Movements and the V-Pac. Now, you guys know it's big war within the Forward Guyana Movements. They are fighting against one another because what happened is that the one seat that they got, everybody want a piece of it at the same time. Nobody want to wait and take their turn. I don't know if it's that or it's because the amount of vote that Forward Guyana got and the way how they split it up, I think they leave out this guy that named Darwin Bess. Now, Darwin Bess is the head for V-Pac, yes, and he collated with Forward Guyana Movements. That's Amanza Walton and Mr. Nigel London from Linden. So it's a case whereby Mistress Amanda made a video, or she went live, whereby she said that she got a call. She didn't mention the name, but we all know it's Darwin because she said from V-Pac, could only be he, stating that she is giving her one more day to reconcile. You know what I mean? Now, when I say reconcile, I was wondering what really going on. But viewers and subscribers, we can break it down quick and fast. Take a listen to Miss Walton, or what's your name? Walton, yes, Miss Walton video, Miss Amanda video. Take a listen.
I want to talk about women in politics and intimidation, and it's a serious topic because we are living in a time in this country where every day a woman is being, you're seeing videos of women being beaten, of women being murdered, and of women being abused and intimidated, and we wonder as a society what is happening. And it's important. When I stepped forward and offered myself for leadership, it was with the understanding that it will require having some hard conversations. And today is one of those hard conversations because, for Guyana Movement, we have we're a coalition, etc., of three parties, and I've been inundated with calls from people making various observations over the last day. Thank you for your kind words, Candace. And anybody who knows me knows that I have always had the mindset, even when I was with the PNC, that if you have ongoing issues to be resolved within your party, within you do it privately. But let me say this very, very clearly. Today, a line has been crossed, and I am not going to hold myself out as an advocate for women and the defense of women and remain silent on this. So my approach has always been to be quiet, to be respectful. Now, as a lot of you know, Forward Guyana as has been ordained, will decide who will be the has an important vote. Starbuck News carried an article explaining that we have an important vote as it relates to the chairmanship of Region 4, of Region 10, etc. I want to make something very, very clear to all and sundry. I will always make every effort to reconcile private and internal businesses privately, but I will not tolerate threats. And so to the young man who went into my WhatsApp and sent me a message that reads that I must, Amanza, I am giving you one last chance to reconcile with V-Pac or else. I want to be very clear that I do not take threat and bullying. He knows himself, and that is the last.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just don't heard what she said, you understand, and you hear it clear. She said that how she get a call. You understand? She in there on them with a bullying thing we hear there on, and all them something there. You understand? But we see whereby Darwin came out and said that he don't know nothing about no threat to Amanza. You understand? And as you could see here, it says, according to V-Pac's statement, the party knows nothing of Walton Desir being threatened. V-Pac said Walton Desir is hiding behind her skirt and playing the victim. As you guys heard there clearly. Now, this is how it's going. We don't know. But then we saw the whole scene, as you guys could see here, and it says Walton Desir is also the head of the list of candidates submitted by FGM, meaning she is the only one in power to write the Guyana Election Commission GCOM to appoint members of parliament MP for the party. FGM earns 4,332 votes in September 4th election to gain its one seat. You understand what's going on there? It's a serious business situation. Yeah, I don't think this thing is no play game thing. This thing's serious. You understand? It's serious, but now we're breaking it down, let you guys hear what's going on, right? As you guys could see here, so now, Best alleged that Walton Desir tore up a pact that guaranteed equal rotation of parliamentary seats among coalition partners, keeping 60% of the mandate for herself, giving 40% to Nigel London, and leaving V-Pac without representation. He further accused her of refusing to denounce what he described as a racist public statement within the coalition, instead portraying V-Pac as having threatening her. That was a lie. No threat was made. Best said, insisting V-Pac alone the mandate on whether racist was condoned, like telling you. So as you guys heard, that is what Mr. Best hit back and say, that she's lying. He never did cause she ain't threatened, she nothing like that. Well, as we heard about the percentage and she left and all, V-Pac is wrong. Because first when we hear this story, you know, persons was like, I'm to Darwin, man. You gotta humble yourself and give the woman a little chance to do your thing. But right is right and wrong is wrong at the end of the day. You can't do that. If all of we sit down at the wrong table and we discuss one thing, it should be that one thing we talk about. But, like I said, I'm gonna say it again, this politician game is a serious game. Everybody eyes is on the prize. You know what I mean? See, Francis dropped a live last night. We're going to bring that up to the upload later on today. Because it's the weekend, we're going to drop a couple uploads today definitely. So you guys stick around. Let you guys get a more in-depth insight with what's going on with these two or these three parties. You know what I mean? V-Pac and Forward Movement Guyana. It's crazy at this end of this moment. But I want to know from you guys. Now we see whereby it didn't even stop there. We see Mr. Rickford Burke end up falling in the whole scene as a big brother. And definitely came to, you know, let them know, well, yo, this is wrong y'all doing, bro. Yes, right, man. And this is what Mr. Rickford Burke said. I'm tired seeing black leaders in Guyana fighting and trying to tear down each other. The man ain't lying. He's not. Yes, right, man. And he continued by saying, I'm deeply disappointed in this development. African Guyanese leaders must endeavor to be respectful and conciliatory in their engagement and issue public disparagement, slander, and shaming of each other whenever whenever there's disagreement. Whatever happened to in-house confidential discussion, mutually assured destruction is reckless and unacceptable. Let peace, good sense, prudence, and mutual respect guide and prevail in our relationship and interactions. We must end the vitriol and hominem attacks and conduct our affairs as mutual leaders should, with humility and dignity. Well, Mr. Rickford Burke, you said it good there, brother. You said it good.
Threatened or asked her, what if I put this gun to your head or something to that effect and rape you? And she said, well, you have to kill me. Of course, not in those polite terms, according to the report of the person. Persons were saying, how could she do this? Listen to this. She's going to destroy the party. And you remember I did 2 or 3 broadcasts to say, now, how are you telling me that a female has accused a man of threatening her, suggesting that he could use a gun to rape her, to force her to give him sexual intercourse? And you're going to say that this person wants to destroy the party? You all remember that? Because I was livid. I couldn't believe that people could actually say that the party matters more than a person. Now, when you have that mentality, it speaks here of being bound to an ideology that is party oriented, which is, I am PVP for life. I am Foreign Movement for life. I am PNC for life. I am this. Not I am a person who values people. Now, this is not the spirit in which I function. So there's no party that's more important to me than an individual. Everything can fail. Everything would fail. But love must always endure.
Yes. Oh my God. So, what we have? Look who we are right now. You're right in this country anymore.
So here what happens, right? We have some empowerment here as well, but we got to address this thing very clearly. If, and it must be clear as crystal when I say this to you, if the Chinese believe, if you all on both sides believe, that you can come to this country and replace Guyanese labor by forcing us out to the workforce, just so you could do it, no. That's what I'm telling you. Nobody can work.
Yeah, but brother, watch why this happening. If you look at it right now, nobody in your time with the region 10 partner.
No, we got time.
Nobody in your time with the people in the
We
region.
protect ourselves. We got time. We live here.
And they got time.
Nobody in your time
And
with
they
the
got
region
time.
time.
We don't protect
The
ourselves.
resources we have,
Yes.
benefiting them.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's benefiting them.
The
We
mind
just
does
don't
not
know.
function if Guyanese are not in it. That's the stance we got to take as region 10 people. Exactly. All right? And when we have a member of parliament here, and we saying this bottom line, if Guyanese can't work in the minds can't function.
Let me tell you this, brother. Over the years, I'm with backside company since Lil my days. I tell you from Lil Bay. The only time I ever see somebody come to this company, and this is the same both sides, to see what is happening with workers and ask workers, is when Simone Brooms, the visitors, I can't remember. First time ever, up to this date, I ever see somebody in authority come to this region to see what is going on. And I'm so upset about that. I don't think, yes. And the lady was doing a good job.
And the other thing is, right, we walk 2 times out the mines.
Yes.
And come here, and the fence come here. I tell you what decision we got to make. I vex bad, but the thing, even the corona time,
I mentioned that earlier.
we go home, and the man pay me and say, because being represented. Management didn't represent me. We give it up too easy, boy. We give it up too easy. The thing is, we got the advantage, and we don't even know.
Yeah, because listen,
Somebody
you
over a
Guyanese,
car, somebody over a house, somebody over some back.
you Guyanese, you live in Linden,
Come
you live
on.
in Region 10. How you can tell me Chinese could come and put you out your region when you come to work? I am saying publicly that if Guyanese can't work in the mines, nobody can work in the mines.
Seriously.
There's a bottom line we have to try in this country. Because we can't do that in China.
Oh, Guyanese threatening you.
No. Well, who threatened me can't live in it neither.
Guyanese
Them are
threatening
can't nobody. Them are
We gotta take a stand to make sense. Because they're gonna, if you don't take a stance, it's gonna happen to you. What they'll do is they'll say, listen, we give you 2%, 3%, 1%. And every time they keep going back, they'll tell you, say, well, they could go home because we got somebody else in place.
We already make mention that in China, nobody don't ask for nothing. We give y'all what we
Cheap
try and give
labor,
y'all.
cheap labor. All them said it. Cheap labor, cheap labor.
We all know we here that in China nobody don't ask for
Yeah,
nothing.
cheap labor. All them said it.
Yes.
Not China.
All them said it. All them people that rock you
Yeah, because them are eating everything.
just wrong.
We covering them up with the dump.
Problem right
We
here.
don't be covering all the trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because we got the mining regulations.
We gotta stop saying we gotta stop saying don't have to do what we gotta do. What we do this year is not happening. Yeah, we gotta stop saying them mistakes.
Used to. Fine, correct. So when we falling back the mine out here, you know, then you just put the organic matter over trees is go back. All the people starting production, you know, and that's the whole thing, you know, it's production all the time.
So this matter never been to EP here, nobody coming.
Listen, when
Running for you. Unannounced.
when we had the accident with
The
the
last
tear
that we had.
after tear up, the farm at dump committee. The thing, but one time the thing function, you don't see no dump.
No man, if you come enough time after the man.
Everybody, it's the same thing, sir, back again.
But when I tell you, them Londoners really got it bad. Them really got it bad. But there's disrespect, highly disrespect with these Chinese banners. But it's not only in Guyana these things happen. Anyway, these Chinese banners them there. Anyway, these Chinese companies are working. After a time, the man is get rid of whoever is a native, a national native of the country, and put their people in that is not a national native of the country. And like you hear with somebody say, or even Mr. London said, that it can't happen in China, Japan, and none of them places. Them man don't never do that. So why it is happening in other countries? We need to put your foot down. But viewers and subscribers, y'all leave, y'all comment in the comment section as we see what the Linden miners are going through at this said moment. Mr. London, big up yourself, defending your people, them, your Linden people. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Anyway, before we jump out here, we got a video by the man called Darwin Best. Now, it seems like Darwin Best exposing Mr. Mohamed. It seems like Mr. Mohamed wanted Darwin to join his team because, you know, Darwin got his little gas scene going on, or I'll scene, or whatever is it. So this video here, leave me surprised with Mr. Mohamed in a kind of way. Viewers and subscribers, take a listen.
told Francis when he came to me, I told Nigel London from Forward Guyana Movement, a very credible, listen to the word, very, 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 very credible source told me, when Azadine, it's alleged, when it is alleged, come here, why sue me? Well, I believe it. When Azadine went and obtained his fuel license, I was a big mouth and the government had a problem with me. And he offered, it is alleged, I will fix that problem for you. And fixing that problem for me, I understand to mean, kill me. And I told them I'm not meeting with nobody that I don't want to kill me. They said to me, Nigel, Francis, Best, let me put that aside. Right now, it's for the betterment of Guyana. I want to ask y'all a question. With everything I don't tell y'all just now, y'all will go to that meeting. And I went to that meeting, people. I swallowed my saliva and nobody knew. I trusted people like Nigel and Francis, and they knew. And Jokes and Linden knew that. So I went to the meeting. When I got to this meeting now, here what this man gonna offer me and V-Pac. I like your manifesto. I like your housing plan. That's why I tossed the idea and I'm gonna see. So if you keep reading, I'm gonna challenge you because you're gonna defend where you're writing, because what I write is what I know. So if y'all call me into this room just to get my idea, here what was offered. Let me walk together. I said walk together how? Y'all done with V-Pac and just come with me. At the time, the man even had a name. I think the party with the name T. Mohamed Party. I closing down my forward guy in a movement. V-Pac movement. For coming to man, and the man can't even tell me what the party name. Further to that, he couldn't tell me what I come in for. So I come in here as an advisor, I come in here as a watchman, I come in here for the good looking face, but me ain't that good looking anymore. I get hold with stress. I used to be good looking. You can't tell me why I giving up, and me say giving up for comfort, but we must just come. This is a king. You're king over there, we must just come and follow you. So I said, no. What, am I wrong for saying no, people? I given up everything. Francis, everybody. And we just coming. What we coming for? The man cannot tell me what we coming for. Am I wrong for not going? With everything what I just tell y'all. Just come. You see the man of a prime minister up to now? Just come. What coming for, Mohamed? Just come.
Tell me if he wrong. I want to know, is he wrong for not going? I don't think he's wrong for not going, because if this is the case, you won't telling me what really I come in here so for what I doing wrong, where's me position, but you just want I come. But it's all about being a leader, not a follower. And you don't know Darwin is a boss, man. He's a leader, he got his bread. You know what I mean? He mightn't be rich as Mohamed, but he got his money. And I feel that he should stand up on his foot as a black man. And there's the thing with me, enough people, you know what I mean? A lot of persons don't like when you're outspoken. They like you to be a yes man. Everything yes, 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 yes. As soon as you say run, yes, jump, yes, you're not asking no question. And if you continue living so with people, you're going to end up in a bad place. Take my advice. But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts on what Mr. Darwin Best said. Anyway, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Until next time, let's start the things TV. Like I said, if you watch the content so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Your boy Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. It's the freaking weekend, baby! We out. See y'all.